All right, man. I'm gonna do a little quick video on some boxing stuff. First of all, I want to talk about the Wilder Joshua situation and how everyone's thinking that Wilder. Well, not everyone. My bad. Let me fix that right quick. How a lot of these UK and these guys from England, a lot of these brainwashed fools over here in America are talking about how Wilder is ducking and Wilder this and Wilder that. Look, man, Deontay Wilder and team went out after AJ specifically asked for $50 million. Okay, cool. Went out, made that happen. Also negotiated the back end profits, 50% of that. That's the biggest deal that could be made right now in boxing. That's a huge, a large amount of money that neither fighter had seen. AJ has not seen that amount of money, and neither has Deontay. But the fact that he went out to make the fight happen, to try to make the fight happen, shows you who wanted the fight. Now, they sent back a contract because they wanted the fight over in the UK. Deontay said fine. So again, how are you knocking Deontay? I can't see it. Anyway, he chose to go over there and fight, no problem. They sent back a contract without a venue, without a date. That's not a valid contract. That's not a valid offer. So again, you can paint all the pictures you want to paint. Deontay Wilder and his team did what they were supposed to do to try to make the biggest fight available in the heavyweight division at this time. I can't knock them for that. If you had half a brain, you wouldn't knock them for that. These guys are trying and have tried to make that fight. Now, for him to want to move on, I really can't be mad at him. He has other things that he wants to do in terms of his legacy. He wants to be 51-0, get the 50-0 mark and break it. That's fine. That's doable. I can see him doing that. So now it may be time for him to focus on that, and I can't be mad at him if he wants to go in that direction. But he knows he wants to get that AJ fight on his record, on his legacy, and get that done. He's going to do that. But in the meantime, he's not going to focus on that. He shouldn't. Next, the Mayweather deal. Everyone's talking about why would he sign Broner to $50 million in 5 fights? Well, people forget to realize and fail to realize that it's not just Broner. Broner has a stable of fighters. Broner has a stable of fighters that has been world champions and that are current world champions. Robert Easter is the current world champion. Raushee Warren had a world championship and is, I think, currently top 2 or 3 in his division that can fight in multiple divisions and would be top 2 or 3 in multiple divisions. So he's a future world champion. He just needs to get more fights. Like I said, Robert Easter's fighting on 28th to unify his division. He's one of the best fighters at 135 currently. You know what I'm saying? Adrien Broner they're going to get Hutchinson, who's been training with AB and Kevin Cunningham and is already a TMT fighter. They're putting something together a lot of people are not paying attention to, but I have been paying attention to it. Hutchinson, Robert Easter, Raushee Warren, Robert Easter, Adrien Broner, and a lot of other guys in that Ohio mix and in that area. Those guys are those guys are world champion, world class fighters. So it's a lot going on, and TMT has some world class fighters already in the mix. They still have Badu Jack, like I said, Richardson, Hutchinson. They have some young fighters over there that are up and coming. So don't forget the almighty Tank Davis. And everybody's talking about Tank scared of Loma. Tank is not scared of Loma, but Tank, TMT, and a lot of other people know. Let's get that fight built up a little bit. Why run into it now? Tank's 20-something years old. Loma's the one that's 30. And that's, you know what I'm saying? He's on the fast track and has to fast track. Tank doesn't have to fast track. So anyway, and people forget, Tank can box. He had a couple hundred amateur fights. He's no slouch. No, everybody can't go 396-1 like Lomachenko did. Props to Lomachenko for fighting 400 fights with 1 loss. That's great. Everybody can't do that, and that probably won't ever be done again in amateur boxing. So he has that, and that's fine. But now we're here. We're in professional ranks, and now Tank's going to fight Lomachenko. Don't be surprised if Tank beats Lomachenko, because Tank can box and Tank can also punch. And when people forget, Tank can take a punch. He doesn't mind taking punches to deliver his punches. And you couple that with his boxing ability, his heart, his ferociousness, come on, man. That's going to make for a better fight than what people are saying. Everybody's talking about Tank's going to get washed and Lomachenko this and Lomachenko that. That's fine. But Tank is a good boxer. Tank is a smart boxer. And then that power, man. You can't put a grade on that power, man, unless you're in there feeling it. And Lomachenko has not been hit by anything and anyone close to that. Yeah, Linares dropped him. So you telling me if Tank hits Lomachenko with a punch like Linares that he won't go down? I think he might. And the thing is, will he be able to get up? And if he does, will he be able to recover? And will he be able to get back to his faculties and get his faculties back and be the same Lomachenko before the punch landed? So we'll see. It's a lot to be determined. I want to see it. So, guys, take it easy. We'll see what's going on. Talk to you soon.